Hi guys, welcome back to another Tutorial Tuesday. It's Holly, the Twister Sister, here to teach you the art and craft of balloon twisting. This week we are doing the much requested, long awaited Snoopy balloon animal. So stay tuned. Here's a little preview of this super cute little guy. Allison, my assistant who helps me out so much, has been asking for Snoopy for a long time, and it came up quite a bit in our live the other week. Now, I've been holding off on Snoopy because usually the way to make Snoopy is to do like 2 raisins and a heart to attach the ears, and I really did not want to put you guys through that because I know as soon as I say 2 raisins or sidewall bubbles or anything like that, you guys check out. So I don't want you to be scared of this design. It's really cute, and I came up with a way that we can do Snoopy without having to do 2 raisins. We are gonna do a little tiny sidewall bubble, but just one. It's just like pinching off one lobe of the heart. You can do that. I know you guys can do it. We're gonna start off with his hat. He's gonna have a little pumpkin top hat on his head, and we need that hat because that's kind of key to how we're gonna attach these ears without doing any crazy tricks. So for the hat, you could just go ahead and do a 6-petal flower with your orange 160. I like to do a little bit different though. I like to do the 6-petal flower where we take a larger bubble, so like 4-finger, like spread out fingers there, and then a bubble that's about half that size. And we twist these two together, and you kind of get that rounded, looped over look. We're gonna do that for each of our flower petals. So I'm just going to go around and make all of my loops with the longer bubble and a shorter bubble and twist them together. Okay, so keep doing that around 6 times. All right, once you have all 6 petals done, you should have something that looks like this. And maybe you can see why I like doing the petals like this, because it looks like it's kind of curving down over his head like a pumpkin top hat thing would. We're gonna hold on to this for a second while we get a white 6-inch heart. Now, if you prefer raisins to sidewall bubbles, you can put one raisin in here and attach the hat with a raisin, just like we did with our sugar skull designs from last week. I'm gonna show you how to do this with a little sidewall bubble though, because I know you don't always wanna stop what you're doing to cut knots out of balloons. So I'm gonna fully inflate my heart here and then let a good amount of air out of here so that it's not too difficult for us to do what we're gonna do. I'm gonna tie this off. Just tie it normally so that your balloon does have a little bit of wiggle squeezy room, but it's not all the way tied out here to the nozzle. We're gonna twist off a little tiny ball on one of our lobes. So to do that, what I like to do is I like to put my middle finger on the lobe I'm not twisting, and then my thumb down here on the nozzle to kind of keep those guys from wanting to expand while I push on those to kind of push out this lobe. And I'm going to take my right hand here and we're just going to twist off just a small bubble. You don't want it to be big. We're going to attach that into the middle of our hat. So you're just going to take your hat, take your bubble, and kind of bring your flower petals around that bubble so that it gets locked onto the top of our Snoopy head. All right, once it's attached, it should look something like this, and you'll see I have the little white bubble up here in the middle of my flower, and I still have the tail of my orange 160 sticking out, which you can get rid of now. If you were gonna use a raisin, you would use that tail, that orange tail, to attach the hat onto the head with the raisin using this tail. So this is what you have, and this could be a whole lot of like Dr. Seussy looking things. So there's some other ideas to get your brains turning. We're gonna attach Snoopy's ears. First, I want to kind of do the stem though, so you can really see what we're making here. So I've just got a green scrap, the end of a 260, and I'm going to attach that down into the pumpkin, and I put the pumpkin stem in front of that little white bubble to kind of hide it, and then we're going to shape it so it looks more like a stem. So just fold it over and squeeze it. And you've got your little pumpkin hat there on top of Snoopy's head. Isn't that so cute? All right, let's attach his ears now. I've got 2 black 260s for the ears. You can do this in one, but I just wanted to show you really simply what we're doing. We're doing a round bubble and turning that into a pinch twist. And then you're gonna fold your balloon over, and Snoopy's ears are pretty long, so don't skimp on the size of the ears here. So we've got a nice big loop, and I'm gonna squeeze that loop to give it a little bit of shape and make it soft. I want it to kind of curve just a slightly little bit there. And then we're gonna get rid of the rest of this. Now, if you're gonna use one balloon, save this for the other ear. But we're gonna take the tail here and we're gonna come on the side of Snoopy's hat, and we're attaching the ears into the hat, really. So what I've done is I've got 1 petal directly in the center of Snoopy's head, 2 petals on either side of that, and our ears are kind of attaching between those 2nd and 3rd petals on each side. We're gonna take this long tail, I'm just gonna bring it underneath my pumpkin and sort of wrap it around the pumpkin top and lock it into one of those petals, and that attaches the ear onto the side of the head without having to do any crazy balloon distortion stuff. All right, we're gonna do the same exact thing for the other ear on the other side. Take that black tail and we're gonna go around underneath the pumpkin hat, just wrap it up around some of those loops to get it locked in, and now we are attached. So now all you have to do is arrange everything, make sure it's all facing how you want it, so you get your little pinch twist here nicely snug in between 2 of your hat loops, and that will hold the ears exactly how we want them. Isn't that adorable? So cute. All right, let's draw the face on, and then you'll really be able to see this come together. I do an oval for the nose right on the end of our heart lobe here, so just fill that in with black. And for his eyes, we're gonna do ovals. Nothing crazy. These are very simply drawn characters. All right, look how cute, you guys. I love it. And then we can even do a little half smile like he has in the show. Now, if you're gonna do all of this for just the head of your design, you probably wanna keep the rest of this simple if you're at a line work event or a fast moving party. And so something really easy you can do is just attach it into an orange 6-petal flower base, and you've got a whole bunch of things that you can do with this just like that. So right now you have an adorable little Snoopy pumpkin wand. You can cut off the rest of this and make it into a bracelet, a headband, a candy cup topper, a tabletop centerpiece, so much stuff. And then if you want to take it up another notch, maybe you really want to impress somebody, you have a little bit of extra time, you can go back a few weeks ago to our pumpkin ghost tutorial here on YouTube and make just a little pumpkin body for your Snoopy. And I've put 2 little, just like the ears, a pinch twist, but a small loop on either side for his feet. Those are just running through the middle of the pumpkin, and his head is attached with a pinch twist. I just twisted off a bubble from the beginning of the heart and attached it that way so that he's looking forward. So there's 2 different Snoopy pumpkin options. You can also use this design, well, you gotta do the pumpkin hat. I was gonna say you could do it any time of year, but he really needs that hat. So if you can come up with other types of hats you could put on his head for other times of the year and attach his ears to the hat, then that would be a fun option as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys do with this design this week. Please post your photos in our free Facebook group. It's a safe place for everybody from beginners to advanced twisters to post their work, and we'll all cheer each other on and see what you are doing, and that helps everybody to be inspired and do better work. If you guys like this, please let me know by leaving a thumbs up on this video. That helps me out so much and also helps more people see our fun videos as well. I do stuff like this every single Tuesday, putting out a brand new free balloon animal tutorial for you guys. So if you're not subscribed already, you're gonna wanna make sure to do that so you don't miss any of the new awesome designs we're coming out with all the time. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one this week. Yes, we do have clip art available for him in this version and the full pumpkin body version as well. So head on over to thetwistersister.com where you can snag all the clip art that you'll need for your menus this coming holiday season. And don't forget to check out some of the other Halloween balloon videos we have available for you if you're looking for new designs to put on your balloon twisting menus this year. We've got a whole bunch of ideas for you right over here, so make sure to check them out, and I'll see you in one of those other videos. Happy twisting, everyone. Bye.